Kabardino-Balkaria is a semi-independent republic within the Russian Federation. It's situated in the heart of the Caucasus, surrounded by the highest mountains in Russia, with Mount Elbrus, the highest in Europe, towering over its fertile plains in the west. It's a country of unimpaired natural beauty, with several rivers and high alpine lakes dotting its landscape. Its people are predominantly Cherkess, known elsewhere in the world as the Circassians. The Kabardins' culture, like those of the three other Cherkess republics in the Caucasus, is full of music, legends, poetry and song. Music plays an important part in the Kabardin social life, because there is a melody or dance tune for every conceivable social occasion. A gathering of friends for a dinner is an occasion for music and song, and this often leads to impromptu dancing. Receiving guests provides the young people of the community with an opportunity to put on special dances, often attired in their traditional and colourful national costumes. But perhaps the Cherkess are mostly world-renowned for their horsemanship. A horsemanship born out of a tribal war culture, which was developed and refined in the 17th and 18th centuries, during the long years of resistance against the invading armies of the Russian Tsars.
مورد الرزق والقابزم قصدقاتي فكزوية كم فتيتني وفهمتني مورد الزغاتي فرشة سفو غاز سير أفضل سجزاري شادقو شفاق دشان برشة بسن سلا شادم نبزق بيشكم برشة بسن وفي صفي سكوب فتومي برشة بسن سلسلة خور فغشاوة دونيم غاتفو سدوغا غريه شب سمياقس يبغشاوة يجي مازم سسوبدا غيه فرشا سفو غازو سير أفضل فازا سجزار سيادقو سيكاد دشام برشة دسن سلا شادم نبزق بيشكم برشة دسن وفي صفي سكوب ستومي برشة دسن برشة دسن
The most important day in the Kabardino-Balkarian Republic's calendar is Memorial Day, which is celebrated on the 21st of May of every year. In the Cherkess language, this day is translated as the Day of Mourning, and the Cherkess, wherever they are, mourn the tragedy of their forefathers' disastrous migration from the Caucasus after their surrender to Russia in 1864. After more than 30 years of fighting for their lands, the overwhelming armies of the Tsar defeated the remaining Cherkess forces and completed Russian occupation of the Caucasus. But the process of migration from the Caucasus had already begun long before the end of the war. In total, it's estimated that 2 million Cherkess left their ancestral lands for Ottoman Turkey. It's also estimated that a quarter of them, 500,000 souls, perished on the trek south. Several shiploads were drowned in the Black Sea. The survivors of these flights were then scattered within the Ottoman territories of the time, in the Balkans, and in Greater Syria, which today includes the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan.
Dadari binch, nafs roshum tirabuvashum, da Jordanium yes adiya shekeskem dari binch. Dat shaqaqam yestambulaqor, nakhishkem qatwa atajash, shifzam yinibam, yiraqutasham yaqibar. Abika mashu, bsahar مثل جاء بسهر بسور جاء ديال ذهب يا بسهر نوبة بقفها قد وقفها في زرغة جاها مجاري أراسي دربا قاعدة قفه نوبة أبخذ قد ضغات دي بنهم دي تقها راس ما فقاك أهل وقر زرد وفري أهم يا غوغر نفور أهم يا غوغر داشو تحمسوسا أراسي يبدغ قدن فيئم في برقفأت في بزرقفأت في كاب زرقفأت تحم في غبسو
May the 21st, 1994, was the 130th anniversary of this tragedy. And the young horsemen of Kabarda decided to observe the event by undertaking a marathon journey on horseback in the footsteps of the early immigrants through Turkey, Syria and Jordan, a distance of 2,500 kilometers. The first leg of the journey was from Nalchik to the Black Sea port of Sochi, a distance of approximately 350 kilometers. Poems were written and songs composed in later years, telling the story of that lamentable crossing, which was never to be forgotten. Our fathers' bones were sustenance for all the fish at sea, our mothers' chests a playground for all who dwell in thee. Our maidens languished in thy surf, your deep a resting place for those of us unfortunate souls whom destiny displace. The lifeblood of our fathers merging within thy sack a ruby liquid, blending blue to make thy outlook black. The coffin ships lay down entombed, coffins enshrined in sand, and yet we hear the wailing tunes, a woeful cry for the land. The coffin ships are not yet mute. They tell of dreadful tales when Cherkess maidens wailed the song while clinging to the sails. They sank below and sank below. An endless blackness grew. O Black Sea, O Black Sea, how will they rest below?